Hey everybody, how is everyone doing on this amazing day? I'm coming to you from Las Vegas right now, and it's raining, which is like the most random thing ever, but is what it is. And I love it when it rains in the desert. So it's a very unique experience because it doesn't happen very often. And yeah, it's a really nice day. So you are joining me live in my living room. I definitely want to show you more of Las Vegas since we are a company based in Las Vegas. This is a great city and it's not just about the strip. So please welcome to my home. What I wanted to share with you, though, today was about our big announcement yesterday. And if you have been following the Abingdon Company for a while, or our YouTube channel, or a social, or you own a watch and you've been a crew member, then you might know about this. But this is something that we've been doing now for well over a decade. And it's offering a scholarship. And we offer scholarships in all types of industries, but it's unlike a typical scholarship that just pays you money. So if you did see the announcement recently about our most recent scholarship winner, we offer these all year long. And you definitely want to follow us on social, get on our email list. I think you can just subscribe right there on our website, theabingdonco.com. So you can find out not only how you can win one of these, but also just to find out the cool stories of the young people that are winning these. So definitely encourage you to do that. But let me tell you about this scholarship because when you think of scholarships, and I'm going to pull up what we just announced yesterday on our Instagram, and kind of share with you a little bit about our most current scholarship winner. So if you've ever won a scholarship before, or if you've ever applied maybe in high school or in college, vocational training, pilot training, dive training, different courses like that. A lot of times what scholarships will do is they will hand you a check, or they will hand the training facility a check, or whatever the place is that is going to help you further along in your career. They will provide the money for that so that you can do that. And that is fantastic. I love that there are scholarships out there that do that. I've won a scholarship myself that has gotten me some aerobatic training so I could be a better pilot. So there are all sorts that are out there. What we're doing, though, is we are not necessarily giving you a fish. We're going to teach you how to fish. So our scholarship is called the It's About Time Scholarship, and it is by the Abingdon Foundation, which is the nonprofit side of the watch company. And what we are doing is we ask for your application, and I'll kind of go through what you can do to apply. But then what we do when we award it is we pay for full airfare from your home, wherever it is in the world, full registration to a leading industry conference that you might be interested in joining the ranks for your career, for your hobby, for whatever. And we'll take care of your hotel. We'll take care of all your food. You do get a watch, which is really neat as well, of your choosing. So you get to choose whichever watch you want. And then basically what we'll do is we'll fly you out and we'll link you arm in arm and introduce you to the career and people in that career to help you further along in what you want to do. And I should say, this is not just a career-oriented scholarship. This is definitely something for somebody that just wants to build their skill set. If they're a hobbyist, if you're a watchmaker, if you're into guns and building guns, if you're a scuba diver, but you just do recreational and you want to start seeing what the tech world is about, or tech diving, not the consumer, not like the electronic tech world, but you know what I'm saying. So there are a lot of different types of scholarships out there, and this one is one that affords you opportunity. So how do you win the scholarship, and what did Irene, our most recent scholarship winner, do to win this? So, or absolutely, Paul, or an artist, 100%. So what do you need to do? You have to just show your talent. And that is kind of, and it doesn't even need to be a talent, it could be a skill. It's whatever medium you want. And the reason being is because I am a horrible essay writer. And in high school, college, every time I applied for a scholarship, it was always write an essay. I am a horrible essay writer. So I never won any scholarships. But the ones that I did win were the ones where I was creative. I made a video, or I designed something, or I used my French language skills to translate for an organization, or things like that. So what I would rather you do when you apply for the Abingdon Foundation It's About Time Scholarship is show me what you are good at. Show me what your strength is. And we have had the most amazing creativity used. Now, that doesn't mean that if you are a phenomenal writer that you can write an essay and submit, because we have had essay writers win as well. We've had poetry written. If you own a watch and you've seen this sticker before that comes included in every watch, that was designed by Maria Battle. I want to say she won the scholarship in 2014. She's from Dominican Republic and she's a graphic artist. So we definitely have a variety of different, I've even had, there was a woman, Kodani Davhana, who when she designed watch straps that we're going to introduce into our line of watches. So there are so many different means that one can be creative. We've had videos created. We've had defense classes taught. We've had all sorts of things done. So basically what I'm trying to say is you are the one who gets to pick how you want to apply, and you can do whatever you want. So a couple rules to the scholarship is you have to be over 18 years old in order to apply for this scholarship. There's lots of scholarships out there that have different age limits and different requirements, but for this one, the only requirement is that you are 18 or over. And the reason being is because if you're living in Europe, if you're living in Asia, if you're somewhere in the United States, we are arranging that flight, that travel for you. Sometimes a visa is involved, all of that type of thing. So when it's a minor, somebody under 18, since we're bringing them into the US, it can get a little sticky. So we definitely want you to apply, and yeah, so over 18 years old is really the only thing that you need to know. Outside of that, we take care of all of it. So it doesn't matter if you're in the industry. That doesn't matter at all. If you are an artist and you want to explore aviation to become maybe a pilot or vice versa, then that's perfectly a-okay. So we've brought people to events like the SHOT Show, Shooting Hunting Outdoor Trade Show, that happens here in Las Vegas. We've brought to CES, Consumer Electronics Showcase, Women in Aviation Conference, Women in Technology International, the Scuba Show, the DEMA Scuba Show, Diving Equipment Manufacturers Association. I think I got that acronym right. And all of that. So totally up to you. And a lot of times what we'll do is we'll say, hey, we've got this scholarship to this event. Would you, if you'd like to apply, here's your application date. So I should also mention that this application is open to women. This is something where we are really trying to, even the playing field and get more women exposed to this. We have had men apply in the past, and though we don't offer the full ride, this is also a place that we even encourage people to apply because maybe we might want to hire somebody for staff. We had that happen one year where there was a young person who came in. She did an incredible social media application because that's her forte, is social media. And then we were like, well, this is actually a really good skill set that we could use at the shows. So even though we offered a scholarship to somebody else, we gave her a job at the show. So there is totally, different ways that you can do that. Yeah, so there's the application, what we've had in the past. who we've applied to, where we're going, where we take you. And so Irene, let me tell you about Irene. Irene comes from Ghana, and she has been trying to build the aviation industry in her community. What she did, and I heavily encourage, go to our Instagram, go to our website, go check it out on all of our platforms, because what she did was just phenomenal. And she did something very unique that I definitely encourage everybody. If you're applying for a job or a scholarship, this is a gold tip right here. Apply often, apply multiple times, because this is what Irene did. A lot of times with a scholarship application, you just submit your application. You think, okay, great, I submitted it. Good luck to me. Hopefully, cross my fingers, say a prayer, and be done. But what Irene did is she not only mailed us pieces that she made created these beautiful stoles that had Ghanaian colors on them. They had our mission embroidered on them, and they are just absolutely stunning. And the images are all over the internet. But she also submitted a video. She also wrote an essay. She also gave several explanations. She just continued to apply and brought in, I think, 2 or 3 emails with parts of her application. Hey, I want to add this to my application. I want to add that to my application. The woman, Maria, that I told you that created this sticker, she did the same thing back in 2014. She just went above and beyond and proved to us that she was the most deserving, and she wanted this scholarship more than anybody. So, and what else Maria did, she went in, because she's from Dominican Republic, she went and translated our entire website into Spanish so that we could reach a larger audience. So it doesn't always need to be something creative. It could just be a skill set that you have that you know can be useful. So Irene created these beautiful stoles, wrote an amazing essay. I wish I had her writing skills, and just went above and beyond and continued to apply. So what is she getting? So she's from Ghana right now. The Women in Aviation Conference is the one that she wants to go to. That's happening in about 2 months. So we have already started the visa application process for her. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy the airfare for her once the visa is approved. Make sure that everything is without a hitch to come over to the United States. We'll pick her up from the airport. We have accommodations set up depending on the event that we're at. It's either a hotel or an Airbnb, but there's always somebody with her the entire time. So we can really introduce her to just the culture of America if they're coming from abroad. If you're from the United States, then we'll just be, a friend, a big sister, somebody that can walk you around and make sure that you're not lost, you're taken care of, people are helping you. And then at the conference, we're going to sit down with her. I'll probably sit down with her and I'll ask her, what is it exactly that you want to do in this aviation industry? Do you want to be an engineer? Would you like to fly corporate or airlines or just general aviation? Or is it something completely different? So, and we've had so many different just avenues of that industry that women have wanted to explore. So I'll say, okay, great. You want to do corporate flying? Excellent. I'm going to introduce you to Walmart. They have a fleet department. I'll introduce you to Snapchat. They've got a couple aircraft. There's a variety of different companies that you may not think that you would want to talk to that have flight departments. If you want to be an engineer, okay, cool. Let's go talk to Boeing. Let's go talk to even SpaceX. I mean, they're into engineering and creating and inventing, right? So there's a lot of different fields. But the nice thing, I sat on the board of directors for this organization, and I've been heavily involved with some of the other organizations that we partner with. So between my board of directors for the foundation or myself, we can introduce you to the right people that are going to help you. And then at the end of 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, however long this show is, you will have been flooded with information, drinking from a fire hose the entire time. We'll sit down, we'll do a debrief, we'll make sure that you are set up for success. and then we'll get you back on your plane back home, and you can tell all of your friends and family about the most amazing time that you had. So this is something that has been very dear to me. We've been doing this now for over 10 years, and it's always been an aspect of the company because our branding, our mission, everything about us is to empower you. So we're not just a watch at the end of the day. This is armor. This is a symbol of empowerment that you're wearing, because when you are a member of this crew, you're a member of a group of very, very elite people that are just doing more. They're living life to the fullest. They're helping each other out. I mean, it's incredible. Even if we were short staffed at an event, we've had our crew come back and try and sell watches with us back in our booth. I was telling somebody about that the other day, and it's a community that you end up becoming a part of. So offering the scholarship, taking a proceed of watch sales, taking a proceed from just what all the things that we're doing. Even, the YouTube channels, as you know, YouTube channels always make money for, well, not always, but they usually make money for the creators. All of those funds that are coming into the company and the foundation are going, portion is going to this scholarship. And we have offered, I think our biggest year, we offered 6 scholarships in 1 year to 6 different events. And this is something that I plan on building more of. So if you did see our most recent scholarship winner, Irene, on social media, please go ahead and give her a congratulations, because she fully deserves it. And I really look forward to bringing her out to the Women in Aviation Conference in a couple months. And it's just, it's just something that we can all do to kind of help each other along, right? There's a saying, I think it's in the boating industry, and I always get it wrong, but you guys will know what I mean. It's high tides raise all ships. It's something like that, right? So we're just trying to be one of those tides that just raises all of us. And I hope that more companies do this. I hope that more watch companies would do this as well, because there's a lot of money in the watch industry, right? So we should definitely be giving back and helping each other. And this is just one of the few ways that one of us is doing that. So I do hope you enjoyed joining me in my living room today and learning a little bit about what our big announcement was yesterday. I have to say, somebody coming from Ghana, we're probably investing somewhere between $5,000 and $7,000 is what a typical scholarship costs. So this is a really big investment, and but the one thing that I think is more valuable than this cost is the opportunity in meeting everybody. And that, I think, is the most important, because as we all know, us old folks, networking is everything. So if you are wanting to further your career, or you're wanting to explore a new career or a new hobby, it's all about the people that you know, because they will help you and they want to help you. It makes them feel good as well. So by all means, get out there, apply for as many scholarships as you possibly can, go for as many opportunities, and introduce yourself. If you are courageous enough to just go up to a stranger and put out your hand and say hello, then great. Otherwise, send an email, send a direct message on Instagram to the entities, to the groups that you want to be a part of. And if that includes the Abingdon Company and Abingdon Foundation, then I am most grateful and most humbled and really looking forward to meeting you. So that's all I have for you today. I will catch you guys on the next video, and have a phenomenal rest of your day. Bye.